No plan B. It's AD. You already see. So today I think I cracked the code, everybody. I think I cracked the code. I figured it out. You know, all the L's that I've been taking and all the L's that all of you guys might have been taking. I think I finally cracked it. And it really all comes down to who are you trading with? You know, you have these different trading sessions. You got New York, Asia, London, you know, and I think I found the most success when I trade London or Asia. For some reason, I can't get down with what they got going on in New York. The Americans, they're a little interesting. And I just wanted to share my experience today because I actually ended up ending the day yesterday with an additional $500 to the prop firm eval. And, you know, I was feeling pretty good. Actually, all night I was just hitting, you know. I was just hitting. Let me see if I can go back. Let's see here. All night I was just hitting. This was a hit, you know. I was hitting that thing all night. And then New York happened. This was this morning. Pretty nice. But New York decided to happen. And I was actually trying to enter right here. I had a signal to go long right here, and it never pulled back. Once the signal happened, it didn't even pull back 25% of that entry candle, and it just exploded to the upside. You know, never to be seen again. I ended up taking one. I did take one trade, and it was somewhere around here. You know, this is a fib level, so I was like, you know, let me just try and take a short, you know, because, you know, if this was any other session, you know, after a while of pushing so hard to one side, you get a break. But when it comes to the New York session, the Americans, they just, you know, they don't care, I guess. You know, these Americans, man. The New York session, you know. They're gun slinging, hash ringing, you know, Mountain Dew drinking, Cheeto puff fingertip licking, you know. Maniacs is how I would describe these Americans in the stock market, you know, because any other market with sense would be like, you know what, we've been literally pumping all day, you know. All day we've been pumping. So, you know, maybe it's about that time that, you know, we at least retrace a little bit so these people can buy, but no, it's not that. It's not that way, unfortunately. So I think I cracked the code. You know, I think that, you know, instead of trading with these maniacs, you know, let's trade with the Asians, you know, because for some reason, when I'm trading the Asian session, it's like I do great, you know? Like everything they do, it makes sense. You know what I'm saying? Right now, if we came down here, I wouldn't mind taking a long, you know? Everything looks set. Every time we come down here, we're pushing it, we're pushing it. So clearly this is what we're defending. There's our uptrend. You know, I would like to buy somewhere around here. So I don't have any philosophical thing today, you know. It's just not that kind of day. But I did crack the code, I think. And I suggest and I recommend that you guys do some back testing on your strategies and see what session actually makes sense for you. Because, you know, if you're a normal person, I would probably say that the New York session ain't it. You know, it ain't it. Because these Americans, they're guns blazing. And them things is popping. Them pistols popping in the skillet. But this is a quick video. I'll probably have a philosophical video next. But currently, you know, I'm just looking for a trade. But anyways, no plan B. It's AD. You already see. Peace.